Hello person watching this video. My name is Nico and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Yellow. Last time, we made our way to Rock Tunnel, and after fighting a bunch of trainers, we finally made it here to the Pokémon Center. Now, I said that I wanted to do some training before we made it inside the cave, and that's just what I did. I went to my storage on PC and I took out all the Pokémon that were resting in there for the last episode, and I trained them at least above level 24. So we've got Ringo at 26 and Picard at 27, Lee is 25, and everyone else is at least 24. And that also goes for the other guys that were with us last time. Bulbasaur, Charmander, everyone else, they also leveled up, so I'll show you quickly, and then there's something we need to do before we get inside the cave. See here, Abra is 23, Nidorino and Nidorina are both 25, Bulbasaur and Squirtle are 24, and I mean, not Oddish anymore, Gloom is 25. But, before we do that, I want to catch a Pokemon. The reason for that is I'd love to teach a Pokemon the move Flash so we can light up the inside of the cave, but I don't want to teach it to Picard. Flash is not the most useful move to keep later in the game. And there's some Pokemon I saw here that would be perfect for that. We just need to find it. This shouldn't take too long actually. I've been encountering a lot of them. Well, if we're lucky anyway. It was a great training area here. I could even fight Raticate. It was a lot of experience. It wasn't that long to level up around here actually. It's perfect. It's a perfect spot to level up Rick. It's great to have him back on the team. He got the chance to take some rest after his last gym battle. He took a nasty thunderbolt to the face after all. But if it wasn't for him using Dig on Raichu, I don't think we would have won so easily. So far, I'm not getting any luck finding that Pokemon. Well, anyway. We'll find one eventually, just have to be patient. There it is. Magnemite. Now, we need to be careful not to knock it out in one hit, though. Quick attack shouldn't be strong enough. That's what I thought. Alright. Let's just throw a Pokeball and hope for the best. There you go! How should we call you, Magnemite? You're going to light our way inside the cave. It is born with the ability to defy gravity. It floats in air on powerful electromagnetic waves. We're going to call you Lumos. Alright, Lumos. We need to make a spot for you in the team. Let's see here. How should we do this? Lee is already level 25. Yeah, I'm going to switch Lee around. We do need Lumos. Now let's see here. HM05. Let's teach it to Lumos. And let's take a look at his stats real quick. We'll need to heal him up before we go. So for now it only knows Tackle, but we know that around level 18 it's going to learn Sonic Boom. Okay, let's heal up. In its current state, Lumos couldn't do much. Maybe it needs a bit of training before we go. I'm wondering if I should do that and then get back to you. How about it, Picard? Just a little bit more training? Alright, alright. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to train Lumos up to level 20, and then I'll be right back. See you soon! Hey there! So, I finished some training, and I really took a liking to Lumos. Turns out he's a pretty good Pokemon. If we take a look, I leveled him up to 22. And look at those stats. Its defense is really good, and its special stat is pretty high up. So I took the liberty to actually finally teach him some electric type moves. So now, our friend Lumos knows Sonic Boom, Thunder Wave, Flash, and Thunderbolt. I think it's going to be a great ally. I never expected that. I only caught him to teach him Flash, but turns out he's very good. So I think Lumos will be our beacon of light as we make our way through Rock Tunnel. Are you ready, Picard? You have a new electric buddy! Let's go! Let's make our way inside Rock Tunnel. Oh my goodness. Well, that's pleasant. Oh, it's a matchup! We don't have one of these. How about we catch one? Let's start with Thunder Wave. We need to paralyze it first. And then we'll go with Sonic Boom, only once. Oh, we could do it again. Alright. And then we'll just go with the Pokeball. That matchup packs a serious punch. I'm glad we're so close to the entrance. We'll get to heal up. If all Pokemon in Rock Tunnel are this strong, we'll have to be careful, Lumos. Let's see what the Pokédex has to say about Matchup. It's the superpower Pokemon. Very powerful in spite of its small size. Yeah, you got that right. Its mastery of many types of martial arts makes it very tough. Should we train Matchup? I'd love to. Maybe we could train Matchup. So we have Mankey, who's called Lee. Matchup will be called... We'll call him... Chuck. There you go. Let's get back out. We need to heal up. We only took 2 steps in and we are already getting out to heal up. That's a great start, huh? Well, that was because of Matchup. If it's as strong as it looks, it's going to be a great asset to our team. Plus, it's always fun having another fighting type. A buddy for Lee. Maybe they can train together. Okay. Well, let's get back inside. But this time, before we take a single step, Lumos, light up the way. That's better, right, Picard? Can finally see where we're going. It's Geodude this time. Well, we already have Geodude, but it's good training. Sonic Boom will pierce through that rock-hard defense. Keep it up, Lumos. We're doing some good damage. That's not too bad. There you go. Well, that's taken care of. So there's a trainer right here. Oh, there are so many encounters in here. I wonder if I'll run away from a few of them. If I want to preserve my strength, maybe I will. I just might need to. We'll see. I don't remember how large this cave is. But so far so good. Oh, I shouldn't have spoken so fast. I was about to say, I got lucky I didn't take any damage this battle, but we just had to go and miss. What's this way? Oh my goodness. Is this going to be every 3 steps? Because if it is, I'm going to switch to Mimi and they will get water gun to the face so much. You know what? Let's just do that. Mimi, show them. Show them what happens. Okay, Geodude? That's a message for your buddies. If they can stop stopping me every 3 steps, I'd love it. Oh, congratulations, Mimi. So this is a... Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Zubat now. Fantastic. You know what, Zubat? Little buddy? Thunderbolt. No time to waste. Let's see here. Okay, this is a dead end. Every 2 steps, I swear, this cave is going to be a nightmare. Let's see how much damage Sonic Boom will do to Zubat. Not quite enough. Maybe I should stick to Thunderbolt. Well, at least Lumos is getting some experience out of it. Oh, this place is terrible. I wonder how long it's going to take us to get through that cave. Well, get comfortable, guys. We have quite a long cave ahead of us. It was fun yesterday playing this game late at night instead of playing it in the morning like I usually do. It was a nice change of pace. I usually record these episodes during the day mostly, but playing it at night was different. For some reason I find I was a lot more sarcastic, which is kind of odd, but it was fun. Oh my goodness, my cats are going crazy playing in the curtains. You okay, Luna? You going cray-cray? Can we finally fight that trainer now? Pokemon fight! Ready? Go! Well, he was waiting for me at least. He seemed eager. Our first Pokemaniac. What a weird design. What is he even wearing? Like a spandex black onesie with a lab coat over it? I just don't get it. So it's Cubone, huh? Let's switch to Mimi again. I don't want Lumos to take a bone club to the face. However, I remember this guy's second Pokemon is a water type. So we'll switch back to Lumos after that. My goodness, Luna, calm down. I wonder if we can hear her over the microphone. Yeah, it's like I thought, it's Slowpoke. Well, Thunderbolt should do it. There, that's how it's done. Game over! What a strange trainer. Oh, he just looked away as I looked at him. Let's heal up. I don't want to walk to the entrance because I'll encounter 500 Pokemon on my way there. My goodness, Geodude, Geodude, Geodude. I guess that's why they call it Rock Tunnel, huh? Well, we have to make our way through it. I remember, as a kid, this place was such a nightmare. I didn't have Flash, so I had to poke my way slowly around the cave, getting encounters every 5 seconds. I don't know how long it took me to make it through the cave, but more than a day, that's for sure. I wouldn't play it for too long because I could only play the game after school, and only for a couple of hours, and getting through that cave definitely took me more than a couple of hours. It took such a toll on me, and I remember, like, I was running out of healing items, so by the time I reached the end of the cave, I was knocked out and sent back all the way to the beginning. That's something we really don't want to happen to us right now. At least the first section is done. I wonder what else we can encounter in here. There was that matchup. But what else is there? Geodude, Zubat. Oh my goodness, Mimi. Can you handle that? Can you take it? Oh my goodness. Poor Mimi. She just came out of the Pokeball and that Geodude exploded. You're gonna be okay? Let's keep going. Hi there. I draw Pokemon when I'm home. Oh, well, we have that in common at least. I draw Pokemon all the time. Maybe I should share Pokemon drawings in these videos once in a while. Maybe at the end. Yeah, tell you what, if I remember, at the end of this episode I'll show a few Pokemon drawings that I did just for fun. Well, another level up for Lumos. Phew, I'm exhausted. I'm an artist, not a fighter. Huh. We can be both. Oh, here's a different trainer here. Let's switch to Char. I mean, I wonder if this is kind of cheating, but I remember what Pokemon she has. So I'm just switching ahead of time. Wait a second. I remember her second Pokemon, not the first one. Are they both grass types? I think they are. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. A friend of mine used to tell me it was freaking him out every time he saw how much of the game I remembered. It's kind of weird, but I do remember most trainers' Pokemon, just because I played it so much with my mother back in the day. You have to understand, while we were waiting for the gold and silver versions to come out, I think we replayed the red, blue, and yellow versions at least 5 times each. So, by that time, you start to remember these things. And that's just playing it back then. I still replay these games every year since they came out, so after a while you start to remember stuff like that. Remembering item locations and what trainers, where the trainers are and what Pokemon they have, all that stuff. It's interesting, however, because the yellow version is the one I played the least, and because of that, I have a few surprises here and there, like that AJ trainer we saw earlier with the Sandshrew, or how we met Giselle and Joe. I wonder what other trainers from the anime we'll meet. Please, Oddish, don't put us back to sleep. Was expecting this to be easy, but Ember is not that strong, as you can see. It's super effective, but it's such a small attack that it only chips away at their health. Well, at least that's one down. And her next one is Bulbasaur. I always found that interesting that she had a Bulbasaur. Charmander versus Bulbasaur. This should be okay. I just don't want Bulbasaur to use Sleep Powder on us. But now that I think about it, Ivy doesn't know Sleep Powder and she's already level 24. So this one shouldn't know it either. It's always useful when you have a Pokemon, that way you can compare with your opponent's Pokemon and you can know what moves they have. Oh, I lost. What? Char is evolving? You're level 25, not yet. I want you to learn Slash before you evolve. Once you know Slash, we'll be fine. Good job, Charmander. Well, let's keep going. I hope it's not going to be another hour-long episode. Who should go next? Well, let's switch back to Lumos. Do you know about costume players? Costume players, cosplayers. Well, yes, I know. My girlfriend's a cosplayer. Let's see here. Charmander. How much damage can we do with Thunderbolt? My voice might sound a bit funny today. I'm slightly congested. It's been cold this week, and especially walking to the train station to go and get my girlfriend the other night. It was friggin' cold out there. Go, Ringo. We'll start with Sleep Powder. Oh, no luck there. Well, let's give it another shot. That's better. This should buy us a few turns. At least one. Or two. Free hits. We always love that. Voila! Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Oh, these random encounters will kill me. I'm considering buying Repel next time we have to make it through a cave. I'm really not a fan of all these encounters. It's good experience, but goodness gravy, does it take forever. At least we have Water Gun. Oh, rock types are terrible. I was thinking about that walking to work yesterday. How awful rock types are. I'm just not a fan. I don't know anyone who uses rock types. I mean, what's the point? What's the argument defending rock types? Their defense stat? What's the point of having such a high defense stat or being resistant to normal type moves, while a water attack like this will just one-shot you anyway? Like, you have to realize if you're a rock type Pokemon trainer that that's just what's going to happen every single time. You'll be like, ha ha ha, look at my Onix and its mighty defense stat. What do you think people are gonna do? They're just gonna take out their cute little Clefairy with a puny water gun attack, and they'll one-shot you. It's terrible. Friggin' rock types, I swear. No one ever proved me wrong. They're terrible. Oh, it's Geodude. I wonder what I should do. And it's all the way up to level 25. I'm sure it's going to pack quite a punch. Mimi, do you think you'll be okay? You're a normal type. Your attacks will be useless against Geodude Water Gun. Oh well. That's one of the reasons I call Onix the disappointment Pokemon. I mean, it's not his fault. All rock types are like that, but Onix just looks so mighty in the anime. A giant rock snake. How weak can a giant rock snake possibly be? But Onix just goes to show that, oh, it can be pretty weak. Pretty freaking weak. All Onix is a tool to give you experience and nothing else. When people ask me what are the things I hate most about life, as a joke I always say, hypocrites, peppers, and Onix. That's my top 3 most hated things in life. Onix mostly as a joke, but hypocrites? Definitely. And peppers? Don't even get me started about peppers. What next? Oh, it's Onyx, the one and only. Hello, Onyx. Good to see you, old friend. Water gun. Poor Onyx. Do you think if Onyx works out too much and sweats, his own sweat kills him? Maybe Onyx doesn't sweat, otherwise they'd be extinct by now. Oh, another hiker! I wonder what he has. Let me guess. A rock type. Wow, it's Geodude! Okay, I need to cool it with the attitude. Sorry, I guess I had that on my chest. I just find that they're very underwhelming. Friggin' rock types. What should I call this episode? Friggin' rock types? Science of rock types? Who knows? This is what Rock Tunnel does to you. You have rocks on the brain. Can't wait to be out of that cave. And see the sun again. Right, Ringo? A cave is no place for you. You can't fly freely in here. And it's a shame. The way the sun catches your wings is so pretty. But here in this friggin' rock tunnel, all we have is Geodude, Geodude, Geodude. Geodude. I remember thinking back on this show. There were a couple of times where Geodude was useful. When they were on the St. Anne, Brock sent out his Geodude to team up with all the other trainers' Geodudes to fight Team Rocket. And there was that time where they needed to put out the fire at Erika's gym. And Geodude was carrying dirt to stop the fire. Onyx? He wasn't as useful. They used him on the St. Anne to make a staircase. Because the ship had been flipped upside down, so at least Onyx had some use there. But I find that most of the time when Brock sent out Onyx in battle, it got killed very quickly. But then again, Misty and Brock were never shown to be such great trainers in the show. They always took a backseat to Ash. They only showed real skill when it was absolutely necessary. But still, I always loved them as traveling companions. They're so iconic to me. It's a real treat that they brought them back in the Sun and Moon episodes. But I think I'm repeating myself. I talked about that the other day. I watched the episodes in Japanese a few weeks ago. Well, maybe it was a month ago. I don't remember how long ago that was. Still, it was interesting because recently the Pokémon channel showed the English version of these episodes, and I got to hear how the voice actor made Misty and Brock sound after all this time. Of course, it's not the same voice actors, unless I could be proven wrong. Maybe one of them came back, but I'm pretty sure it's not Eric Stewart doing the voice of Brock anymore. And Misty sounded different too. But they sounded pretty good. However, it made me realize one thing. I've been watching quite a few Sun and Moon episodes, and I noticed that Ash's new friends from the Sun and Moon season, his classmates, are very developed characters. We see their family, we see what they do, and they have a lot of big character moments. Like there was this episode where one of them thought that he was moving away and he was too afraid to tell his classmates, and then when they found out, they made a party for him, and it was so touching. And I realized, while there were a few character moments in the first original season, Not as many as in Sun and Moon. Maybe the writing is just better? But Ash's current friends as characters are far more developed than Misty and Brock ever were. So I do get why people would love them and why they'd be reluctant to move back to Misty and Brock, because they never were that much. We knew Brock's family and we knew Misty's family, but they barely ever showed them. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe it's more about subtle development. Maybe you don't need to constantly be exposing how your characters feel and everything. It can be subtle. Still, I find that the show right now is very good. I shouldn't say it was better before. Oh my goodness, I got distracted here. I don't want Thundershock, I have Thunderbolt already. I was talking about that with my friend Julian the other day, and we were comparing the first original seasons to the X and Y season. And I was saying that Clement, Bonnie, and Serena, was that it? Yes, were very well developed, were actually more credible characters than Brock and Misty. And that because of that, maybe I should have cooled it with my nostalgia and I should have admitted that Misty and Brock weren't that great. But he said I had no reason to do that because Misty and Brock didn't have to be that developed for me to love them. They were just lovable to begin with. Sometimes they'd get development once in a while, and I felt lucky when that happened, but they didn't have to go all the way with the development because they created lovable characters anyway. I don't know if I'm making sense with this, or if you know what I mean, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the image of Brock, Misty, and Ash walking together with Pikachu is so iconic. It's something I wish I would have seen more of. But oh well, everything changes. And when I want to see them, I can still do it. Let's switch to Mimi. It's a hiker again, so might as well preemptively switch to Mimi. Ay ay ay, Geodude, Geodude. Thinking back on the first season of the show always gives me this nostalgic feeling, and it always feels special. There's something about how the first season was written that was a lot more appealing to me. Not just the classic animation, which is something I always adored looking at, but also something about the character designs was very crisp. But also, they were not afraid to take liberties and make them do very unusual expressions. Though, then again, this argument kind of falls flat because when you look at Sun and Moon, it's never been this expressive. Sun and Moon is the most expressive season in terms of style. All the weird expressions, the dynamic animation, everything. No, I shouldn't compare. It's just... Okay. Look back at episodes 1 and 2 of the first season of Pokémon, with Ash leaving his home and making his way to Viridian City, and all that struggle with the Spearow. When you think back on that, oh my goodness, Luna, calm down! My cat is jumping all over the place, chasing shadows and little flicks of light. Where was I? Oh yes, when you think back on those old episodes, there's just... Don't chew the wire again, Luna. Oh my goodness, sorry for that. There's something about the writing in these episodes that really stands out. They were written by Takeshi Shudo, who sadly passed away. But he was the creator of the show. He created all the characters, like Ash, Misty, and Brock, and Ash's mother, the way they were characterized. All that stuff. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. My cat was being kind of a... Let's just say she was about to chew the wire of the microphone again, and I wasn't about to let that happen. Wow, I completely lost what I was saying. Quality entertainment, everyone. Let me make some sense of my thoughts there for a moment. Okay. Takeshi Shuda. That's what I wanted to say. I might just make an episode about him later on. You know what? I think I'm going to put that subject on hold. I'll only end this train of thought by saying that Takeshi Shuda was my favorite writer for the Pokémon show, and there are many reasons for that. And I will make a special episode about him later on, because I feel there's a lot I want to say. Not just about the show, but specifically about Takeshi Shuda. So, I'll start working on a script for that, and I'll actually make a full episode about him. I feel it's a lot better taking the time to say all these things in a proper episode with visual support to back up what I'm saying than it would be to simply talk about him while I'm exploring friggin' Rock Tunnel of all places. It's a nice distraction to talk about that for sure while I'm in here. Makes the trip a lot better, but he's deserving of so much more. I find it such a shame that Takeshi Shudo's Wikipedia page is so short, because to me, he brought so much joy and creativity to my life. The world he created has stuck with me ever since. Anyway, I look forward to writing that script. I feel I have a lot to say and show. Oh my goodness, so many trainers around here. I think Lumos needs some rest. Ringo, you're next. What are we fighting now? It's a Pidgey. Okay. There's quite a big level difference. What are you doing with a level 19 Pidgey this far into the cave? Oh wait. Actually, I say this is far into the cave, but it depends which end of the cave you came into. Maybe we're close to the end around here. Oh, that would be fantastic. Pretty sure the end... Yeah, this could be the end of the cave. Oh, no way. That would be too nice. I want to get out of here. Rock Tunnel. Maybe I should have called it the dreaded Rock Tunnel. It's not anyone's favorite part of the game, is it? Oh, no. Don't put us to... Put us to sleep. That's terrible. I'm thinking back to that moment where Luna almost chewed the microphone wire again, and I'm like, wow. Do you think I should edit that part out? Nah, it's part of the experience, isn't it? Though I will admit, getting a new microphone for Christmas would be amazing. I'm considering buying one. A friend of mine is manager at a EB Games, or I guess you could call it GameStop if you're watching this in the States. He's the manager at a GameStop store, and they sell quality microphones there. He showed me the ones he had, and I'm actually very interested in getting one. I was thinking of buying it from another store because I didn't know GameStop had such cool microphones. But yeah, I just might end up getting it there. I wonder how different the sound will be. I mean, I don't have the best setup for recording audio anyway. Okay, what has she got? Ringo, keep going. I can't wait to make it out of that cave. At least our Pokemon are doing fine. It's not as bad as I thought. I was expecting everyone to be exhausted by the time we made it outside, but it looks like we'll be fine. It's oddish now. Okay. We can keep going with Ringo. This is a good matchup. I'm not going to sleep again, Oddish, I'm sorry. We have places to be. Oh, he wants to learn Gust. Should we learn Gust? Having a flying type move. Well, let's be fair. I never use Poison Powder. Now, if I had Toxic, that's a different story. I do use that one, but Poison Powder? Not so much. Picard, you're up next. Thunderbolt. Wow, I really went quiet there. Sorry, I realize I really just end up going quiet from time to time. I need to think of stuff to say, but right now, I'm at the end of my rope. I just want to get out of the cave and get this episode done. It's already hitting the 42-minute mark. Could this be it? Oh my goodness! We made it out! Picard, we made it out! Oh precious sunlight, how I missed you! Rock Tunnel, you will not be missed, and I'm never using you again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, how about we pick this up over here next time? We're almost at Lavender Town, but there's still a few trainers we need to battle on our way there. Once that's done, we'll be able to get some rest at the Pokémon Center. Oh, what have we got here? A hidden item. Always a nice little surprise. Well, until next time everyone, I wish you all a good night, and thanks for watching!